everybody, welcome back to another Texas Top Shelf Reptiles. I'm Chad, and today we're going to be building a new enclosure. It's not going to be the final enclosure because we are moving here pretty shortly, but it is going to be one that I can use for them to grow out for my tegus. I built an original one. You've seen them if you watched any of the other videos. I am getting another one here next week, so I'm going to move the larger one into a larger enclosure and put the smaller one when she gets here into the smaller outdoor enclosure, trying to get them more acclimated with me, let them get some hands-on one-on-one without any animals, and then go into the house where there are animals. So that's what we're going to be doing, and I'll show you what we're working with.
So I did go ahead and kind of start on some materials, do some cutting while I was waiting these for the batteries to charge on this, and tell you, so I didn't pay for any of this material yet. I have taken a couple pallets apart. I've used a pallet of some base. I found these plywood pieces being thrown away. These are all pieces of wood that I've had. I've got a pump. We are going to do a water feature in it as well. But just to let you get started, see, I have done this very minute stuff. I got some wood that I've put together, some plywood pieces that I cut down that I'm going to use those as wood pieces. We'll use those down. I am not going to use the camera out here while I'm doing any cutting because it just gets extremely it just gets extremely dusty out here, so I am going to put this down. The next thing I'm going to do is I am going to make the side, and then I'm going to make another side. So one side is pretty much already done. I'm going to go ahead and cut the other side, and then I'll come back when I start putting it together. Bye.
Okay, so I went ahead and I made a side. If you can see here, I used one of the interior pieces of the pallet, my structural piece. So this is one side, this is the other side, and the plywood for it. I'll show you what I'm going to be doing with this in just a minute. I am going to cut the exterior piece for this and for this pallet here, and then when I get those two cut, then we'll come back and I'll show you how we're going to be putting these on.
Okay, so what I did here was I went ahead and put the front on this one and the back on this one. I went ahead and did this so I can measure from this joint to this joint here and see what my back is going to be, the exact measurement of this, and then I'm going to make the back. Now I didn't put the back on this side yet because I have to run my plumbing through this side. So I've left the back of this open. Now we're going to go and I'm going to come and cut the back, and we'll be back there in just a moment.
Okay, so what have I done now? I have got all four sides.
We've got all four sides up. I don't have anything connected in yet. I just want to see how everything fits. Got the side panel, this back panel. This is open still, and I have my window, which is going to be my door, framed in. I like to make everything 45-degree cuts. As you can see, when I make 45-degree cuts, I don't have to worry about overlapping or how much is this. This is going to measure. If I subtract this board from it, it's just the straight measure from one corner to the other corner, and then 45 in it. Plus, you get a lot better connection with your boards here. Alright, now we'll make the top. So, I've gotten the top part made, got the back on, or back made. I've got the center post column. That's going to end up being a tree. I've got everything temporarily on. I've got the front structural pieces that I made and I got from bed rails. I got that on the front and the top and bottom. I still have to frame all this in for the window slash door, put the back on, and put the top on, and then I'm going to call it quits for the day, and we'll start part 2 tomorrow. Alright, so day 1's finished up. We got the sides, we got the top, we got this framed in, we almost have the front done, we got the plumbing ran, we got vent. I do not have, I'll put some hinges and door tracks on these, and we got the back on. Now it just needs you. Frame in the front part for the door and the window. Kind of dark back there, you can't see. Down in there I'm going to make the water fountain. I'm going to make a hide back here and transform this into a tree. Yeah, a lot of work still left to do. So this is going to end part 1. Alright. Hey everybody, so just a little update on what I've got going on. Here is the foam. We're getting into the last stages of this. I thought I'd show you a little bit of the cutting of the foam and how I go about shaping all of this. Then I'll show you kind of the panels and where I have gotten to. Alright, so this is the pink styrofoam board that I cut 3 inches. Alright, so like butter. Cut me a different little design in here than the straight ones that I've been doing. Give me a little bit of a zigzag in there. The last thing I want to do, that looks pretty good as far as what I want to do with my rock cuts in there. Now I'm going to hit the edges. None of the edges ever look flat or square on any rock that you ever see. They always got little cuts, nicks in them. So I give the corners a good 1-2 and the edges usually. Alright. Now, here is where my artistic talent comes in. Right? Or so I say. So now I take the areas that I've just hit, and I'm going to hit them with this foam. I always cover my nose for this because it stinks. I'm sure it's not the best to be smelling. I come in here, get the flame working. Let this flame do some of the naturalistic rock look for me. It also tightens up the foam really well, so when you're putting your dry lock on there, this piece is fixing to transform itself. And you can work it a little bit. Always go back, tighten it up. And there you go. Nice carved piece of rock. Alright. And these other two pieces. So that's what I'm going to be working on. This piece is going to go in like that, and then the other two pieces will come over the top. Here's some of the side panelings that I've got carved. This is the back one. All in one frame. Here's the side piece. As you can see, I've still got some foaming to do. Got the hide. Hide's looking good. The tree's got some work to do on it. Alright. Alright everybody, so getting the getting the first coat in. Wanted to show y'all where we got. Got first coat of dry lock on. Getting the second coat and the color in. Starting here quickly. Not sure how I'm gonna connect all these videos. I'm definitely doing a little bit of a video log about how it's coming. I'll get back to you today when I get some more color on. Alright. Okay everybody, so last little bit here on the enclosure. So we finished it up yesterday. We'll be getting the new Tegu today. I know I didn't do too much. I'm going to try and do some video on the recording. It was just way too dusty outside for me to be able to get out there and show you with the camera and stuff. I did try and get some video of it. We will try and put that together in a video here lately, but let me show you what it looks like. So we got an on-off switch for the waterfall. Wood grain on the sides, trim. I still need to put some trim pieces on the sides here. I'll do that later. We got the hide. We got a window for a door. The window opens up that way. This way. Got the waterfall run. Lights, I'll get another UVD. That's a mercury vapor. The UVD is coming in this week. It's going to go up here on the front. And the hide. Tree of life. Another hide in the back. That's about it. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Leave questions and comments down below. Please like, share, and subscribe to this video so you can see more content. When we move in a couple more months, this is going to be the Bearded Dragons tank. This is Einstein. Y'all know Einstein. Say hi, Einstein. Hey, baby. But Einstein's going to get this cage. A leopard gecko is going to go in here. And then this will be Einstein's. And I'm going to be building a huge indoor-outdoor enclosure. Say hi, Savannah. Say hi. Hi. Alright, y'all. Alright, we are putting Diesel into his new enclosure. See how he does. going on. So many new smells. Hi, Diesel. He doesn't know what to think about it, so he's just hanging. Alright, well, this is Diesel in his new enclosure. We'll get back to him here in a little bit.